says. Hello, and welcome to Team Interviews, episode 63. I'm your host, Springy.
Jack.
And joining us today is our very, very special guest.
Hi, I'm Mythicality from TikTok.
Yay! And if I die, content. So.
If you die, you come back anyway, Springtrap. Isn't that the whole point?
Sure. I mean, you're not wrong. Well, technically, you're the one who comes back. I just get worse. So, to start things off, it's a very serious question. Very serious, very complicated. Would you rather eat Cheetos or go on a hike?
Can I do both?
Siri! What the heck?
Siri's like, I would rather eat Cheetos. Yeah, I think I would rather eat Cheetos. Part of me wants to say, let's go for a hike and be healthy. But, can I go for a hike and then eat Cheetos?
Whatever way you want to take that question. Open the interpretation.
I would go for a hike and then eat the Cheetos, so.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shall I go next?
Yep.
All right. If you made any of your own original characters, what is the one thing...
Oh, no, you're good. Sorry. I'll shut up. My brain.
I'll fight you. If you've made any original characters, what is one thing you want people to know about those characters specifically?
The only original characters I've ever made have been terrible. I've only made like 2 or 3, and they've only been for like a small handful of videos. Mm-hmm. So I think that the closest thing that I have to an OC would definitely probably be Sean Flynn, because even though he's in Bendy and Ink Machine, I've given him a much bigger backstory, I think. Yeah. I sometimes forget that he's not actually on the game. It's all just things that I've made up for him. But if I had one thing that people needed to know, it would probably be that he's drunk most of the time. And that's why he paints the dolls crooked.
Yeah.
I like that.
Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Gives a good reasoning.
I thought it was a good idea.
So the next question is, do you have any other new cosplays planned to do that you're able to tell us about without giving you a small fee of $5?
The closest one that I have next actually fits the theme, and it's gonna be Ennard from Sister Location. And I also want to do. Have you guys ever seen Basil the Great Mouse Detective?
Yes, I have.
Me and my friend want to do Basil and Ratigan, so I'm going to do Ratigan.
Oh my god, so cool! I grew up watching that movie, so...
Same, so I'm very excited.
I thought you said I grew up on that movie. I'm like, what?
You need to look it up and watch it, Springy. I swear.
Watch it. It's brilliant.
Me too.
It's such an underrated Disney movie.
Makes sense. I would definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm dying in bed. Be the last thing I would be. So, why did you start TikTok /Mythically in the first place?
To be honest, it was kind of like a sad backstory. I was just very lonely and bored and sad, and I had nothing better to do. I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself, and I kind of made it as a way to get back into cosplaying, really. It was just meant to be like a little, let's throw some together and see how it goes, and then it ended up being a lot bigger than I thought it would be. So it's fun. I'm enjoying it a lot.
I can relate to that. All right. Is TikTok the only place you do your cosplays, or for the fans watching, where else can they find you?
I have an Instagram. It's Mythicality Cosplay with just one eye, The only reason I actually have two eyes in my name is because the original one with one eye was already taken.
Yeah.
So I used that. So yeah, it's Instagram is Mythicality cosplay. I have a Tumblr, but I don't really use it very much. The same name. I have a Patreon, the same name, stuff like that. All the usual.
Awesome. And if you want to find them, I will put the name and just paste the exact same name 50 times in the.
I also have a YouTube, but again, there's nothing uploaded on it just yet.
Ooh.
Stealthy, like a fox.
Gotta get that Dr. Pepper.
I believe it is my turn, right?
I
Sorry,
think so.
the thick brain is getting to me. So, Mythicality is a very interesting name. Why'd you pick that and not Billy Bob? I don't know.
Well, Billy Bob was already taken.
Oh, true.
But Mythicality is from the YouTube channel Good Mythical Morning. I don't know if you guys watch that. I am a absolutely gigantic fan of it. It's literally like my heart. I actually met Rhett and Link earlier last year, and it's everything to me. It saved my freaking life at one point. And yeah, they have a thing that's called the Wheel of Mythicality right at the end of it, and they spin that, and I nicked it.
Huh?
The name, not the wheel. I wish I had the wheel. But yeah, so it comes from that. It's a little nod to Good Mythical Morning.
Awesome.
All right. How are you and some of the characters you cosplay alike?
I'm sat here dressed like a child murderer, so hopefully I'm not like Afton. I don't really think I am like a lot of them, to be honest. I cosplay a lot of bad guys because I really like playing villains. But I'm like the biggest puppy that you could ever meet. I'm I'm really nice. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of any that I have that are quite similar to me in personality wise. I don't think I have any. I think they're all literally just very opposite to me. Even like Metaton and things like that. I think I choose characters that aren't like myself because I find that more interesting to play.
Makes sense.
I completely understand that because, again, I'm also not a child murderer.
Not yet.
Not the keyword is
not yet. But
Tempting times.
Yeah. So the next thing is actually not a question. The next thing is the stereotypical YouTube thing that you hear everybody say. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns for this very special person right here, you can put them in the comments. And if we ever get them back on, then we will ask those questions. Done.
Awesome.
Okay. So now the next question is, what is the hardest thing about getting into one of your cosplays?
I guess it depends on which one it is, but most of the time, if it's the really big face painty ones, that's definitely the hardest part. If it's things like Bonnie, like I cosplay Toy Bonnie, and he takes freaking ages to get into. Metaton takes quite a long time. Other than that, I think it's just remembering all the little bits and pieces that I have to put on with them. That can take quite a long time. But yeah, it's definitely the makeup is what takes the longest.
Awesome. Makes sense.
The bit where I'm the most OCD with as well. If anything on my makeup looks rubbish, then I'm just like, nope, gotta redo it.
I do the same thing. It took me 2 hours just to get this done, and I was half asleep. So I'm like,
well, it looks brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
I love how smooth the white is. It looks really, really good.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Hold on. Did you create any cosplays for TikTok, or did you already have them?
Pretty much all of them. The only one that I had before I came onto TikTok was I cosplayed as a Final Fantasy 15 character, Prompto. I cosplayed as him. I think he's the only one, excuse him, that I've had since the beginning. All the rest of them have been for TikTok.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
I went from cosplay maybe like twice a year to cosplaying. I've done over 50 cosplays this year. A lot.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Mostly
about to say, 50
calls
in
it
6 days. Jeez, that's
yeah, in 6 days. You know what I mean? Last year.
Yeah, I
was
know.
the spin trap.
Makes sense.
Don't die.
Nah, it's okay.
Why are you passing it to me?
Oh no.
No.
All right, Springy, it's your turn.
Oh, it is? Oh, well.
Yes.
Oh, well, then I'm just losing my mind. So, you're talking about going. So, how many. Have you ever gone to a con before, like a Comic Con, so on and so forth? Anything conventional?
Yes. I've been going to cons for about 11 years. Yeah, for a long time.
Awesome.
There's not many, well, there is quite a lot in England, but there's only, where I live is quite far away from like anything. So I have to travel quite far to get to them. So there's only like one or two really, really big ones in like England and stuff like that. And the rest of them are all little local ones.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I understand that.
Same. I have to travel to get to Seattle, and it's like,
Oh, I'll be in Seattle next year, in April.
this April?
Yeah.
I'm assuming for SakuraCon?
Is that when is that?
I think that one's in April. It should be.
Oh, cool. Let me know what the dates are, because I'm just going to visit Ren, but yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, I will definitely let you know. I'll DM you on Instagram after this.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. What is one of the biggest misconceptions that people have about you or your cosplays?
That I'm intimidating somehow. I think a lot of people, because I cosplay as bad guys, I get a lot of comments and people saying that they're scared of me.
Oh no.
And things like that. And part of me goes, good. And the other part of me goes like, oh no. But yeah, so I think a lot of people think that I'm like a nasty person. I'm just like, no, not really.
No, I'm actually just a soft bean, I promise.
Yeah. A lot of people think that I'm American. Sadly not. And I think that's about it. I get the whole, are you a boy, are you a girl question a lot as well.
Yeah.
I feel that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the next question is actually going to be coming from a past guest, a Shannon Carruthers, and I'm choking on my outfit.
Oh no.
So actually,
I love Shannon. He's so cool. He invented the whole walking trend, didn't he?
I think so.
So good.
Anywho, so you're going to be the star of a movie. Who would you like your co-star or co-stars to be, and what type of movie would it be?
Horror movie.
Yeah.
Horror movie. I freaking love horror movies. Co-star, do you mean like someone famous already, or just anyone?
Anybody at all. It could be a pet a pet turtle if you want. I mean, hey.
I think quite a lot of my TikTok friends would be brilliant in a movie. Some of them are such good actors. One's like Inky Teeth is such a good actor. I'd absolutely love to be in a movie with him.
Awesome.
And yeah, definitely a horror movie. And I would want to be the villain. It would be so good.
Yes.
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 Okay.
All right.
Was that an evil laugh? Type of thing. Oh my god, Jack, yours was terrifying. That was like the creepiest little.
That
was great.
Super creepy or super like anime. There's like no middle.
I can go anime, and you know I can.
Yeah, I know. We did that in your episode.
Oh my god.
All right. What is the best compliment you've ever received?
That they think that I'm Jacksepticeye and I'm in those cosplays.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of people kind of go, "Are you Jacksepticeye?" I just kind of go, maybe, but no. Yeah, it's really nice when people think that.
Awesome. So the next question is, how many different cons have you gotten to? Let's make that a little bit easier.
Oof. The big ones in London, in England, sorry, are called London MCM. And I've been to quite a few of those. There's London Film and Comic Con. The ones in my local area are called the Unleashed events. So there's quite a lot of those. A lot. Like I said, I've been cosplaying for 11 years. So yeah, I've been to a lot of conventions. I couldn't even tell you how many. I used to like vlog them all and things like that, but not anymore.
Yeah. Understandable.
A lot.
Okay, so when you make TikToks, like if you make a bunch of them at once, do the ones you created surprise?
I've suddenly lost. Can you repeat that question? For some reason, it's gone really crackly again.
Okay. Is it good?
Yeah, it's working.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Completely froze.
Right.
So everybody's just gonna be like, oh, well, and we're
Oh, there you go.
okay. Let's try that question again.
All right. So when you make TikToks and you make a bunch of them, do the ones you really like out of the bunch end up doing really well, or do some of them surprise you and not do as well?
After you've been doing it for quite a while, you get that feeling of when something is gonna do well. So ones where I use memes or ones where I use the whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thing, those things to take off. Ones I do with CosEV always seem to do really well.
Yeah.
But it's not always the ones that you film and think, wow, this is really cool. And the ones that you want to do well don't often do well, if that makes sense. Usually the ones that you put the most freaking effort into end up being the ones that bomb. It'll take ages, like making sure one transition goes really well, and then it will just flop.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely get that feeling of when something's gonna do well, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Ooh, I thought you'd like coughed the head thing down there. That was brilliant.
That would have been really cool. My glasses are totally now I can't read. I can't see.
I put the yes.
Oh darn. If that would work, I need like put more ears on him. So just put wires just sticking out, put them on there. Actually would probably work. Anywho, the next question is coming from a fan on Instagram, a Charlie Anderson Charlie as a Charlie when I said say sorry. Wow, I am having a day. Okay, so it's from a Charlie _Anderson 99. There we go. What is one thing you regret doing on camera?
One thing? Oh God. There's been a few times when I've been on like live streams and things like that, and I have a bad habit of just letting my mouth go whoop, 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 and I've said something and then thought, oh shit, and then I can't like reel that back in. Other than that, I don't think there's anything. I don't post things that I regret, if you know what I mean. There's been a few videos that I will really cringe at, like even myself, I watch it go, but I still post them because I know that they'll be like well received or whatever. But yeah, it's usually stuff that I've said on a live stream and regretted it. I remember knocking my camera down on a live stream and stuff like that, and everyone could see all the crap that was in the corner of my room that I just pushed over there for the thing. And yeah, everyone got a good old eye full of it. So.
Yeah. Trust me, if I was moved, you would see a giant mess in my bed. So that's why I'm right here.
Yeah, I've made this area look pretty, but the rest of it's just like, ooh.
That's what I did. I'm just like, I'm gonna push everything over there and just
Just push it
no
far
one
enough
will
back.
ever know.
Push it far enough back and just like sink your arms in. There we go. Look. Next question is actually going to be coming from our co-host because I started talking and then my brain went. So
I just got really confused. I'm like,
It's your turn. My brain was talking and then I was like, oh nope, it's not your turn.
Mood.
All right. Who from TikTok would you want to meet up with and do a collaboration with? Anyone.
My brain immediately went to my friend Ren, Cutty Ren. I do a lot of collaborations with them already. So if it's somebody that I haven't met, it would definitely be Inky Teeth again.
Yeah.
I freaking love him. I think we could do some really good videos together, so that would be good.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
He's so cool. He's going to be my Basil, by the way. He's the Basil to my Ratigan.
Ooh. That sounds...
Are you
Are you all right?
No, I'm dying. Okay.
By the way, Jack was just like, "Are you all right?" And I'm going in the background laughing.
That's usually me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say which one. Okay, so the next. Yeah, it's my turn. Sorry, my. Okay, so the next question is: would you keep a pet zombie or would you kill it?
I don't do zombies. It would be dead immediately.
Yeah.
No. Zombies freak me out. There's not much in this world that frightens me. I can watch horror movies in the dark and on my own, and it doesn't bother me at all. But then if it's a zombie movie, they frighten me. I don't know what it is about them. I think it's the whole fact that it might have been someone that you love that's trying to mindlessly kill you. But oh no, they scare the out of me. I hate them. So yeah, it would be. Even if it was somebody that I did know and love, I think if I was the zombie, I would rather be put out of my misery. So I would rather put them out of their misery.
Makes sense.
All right. Are there any upcoming conventions that you're going to that you can talk about?
I will be going to York Unleashed, which is only a small convention, but it's probably the largest one in the northeast of England where I live. And that's on February the 9th. So I'll be going there. And then there's MCM London in May, at the end of May.
Awesome.
They're my only definites. Hopefully going to MCM Birmingham, but if I can get the time off work, so. I just tried to cross my fingers and my gloves were like, no, you're not doing that.
Yeah, I see that.
Nope.
God, dying. So the next question is, who is your inspiration on or off TikTok / Musically?
My inspiration on TikTok, there's a lot of them. There's so many cosplayers on there that are just like, so freaking good. Prince Welcome Mat, I love him. He's one of my like big inspirations. A few blending brushes, amazing. Inky Teeth. There's one called Angry Roni that I absolutely freaking adore him. He's amazing. He's the reason that I joined TikTok in the first place. Off TikTok, my inspiration sounds bad that I can't think of any, isn't it? A lot of my inspirations are on the internet, and obviously like Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning are big inspirations for me. So yeah, definitely them, I'd say.
Awesome.
All right. Springy, I am down to the 3 questions you sent me. Shall I do them now, or do you want to keep going?
Oh, so you want to do the long, complicated, very intricate
the intricate ones.
Yeah, sure. You may start with one, and then
All
we'll
right.
keep on doing what we're doing.
Now, this is specifically on your feelings for this question, so just go with what you want to think. But
go with what you feel.
Really serious. Ham?
Yes, please.
Pretty much. So the next question is going to be coming from my Harley F. Quinn.
Yay!
Everything.
I love her.
Again, very serious question. A lot of these are very serious, as you know. So, it's going to be a quick version of it.
Is that Harley's question?
Yeah, just. Those.
They are my Crocs. They're actually, I can get them off my feet. They're actually corgi slippers.
Those are cute.
Yes. I didn't just bend my leg that way, by the way. I took it off. It looked like I just bent it in half.
Yeah, I was
Makes
gonna
sense.
say, how?
How are you? Are you okay?
All right, another intricate question. Peanut butter.
Yes.
Announced by Mr. Zoom underscore
Yes,
28.
It's from Mr.
Sorry,
Zoom.
let me
He
put
was
on
the
my
one that asked
spectacles.
that.
There we go.
He
That
has
looks so
glasses now.
creepy.
He's smart.
It actually works, which is the sad thing. It actually works.
Oh no.
So this is coming. The next few are coming from past guests. Let me just
Okay.
cut that off right there.
Awesome.
This is coming from a Kid Can Ocelot.
Yay!
Favorite meme.
Oh God. That's like asking which of my proverbial children is my favorite one. Oh my God. One of the first ones that comes to mind is Yeet. I think that's such a good meme.
We use that one quite a bit on this show.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I use that one a lot. Oh my God, I just can't even think.
It's okay.
All like vines are just going through my head suddenly. Roadwork ahead. I sure hope it does. Oh God. One popped into my head for a second and then just vanished straight out again. And I can't think what it is. Oh my God. What is my favorite? You just like, I'm going to spend all night just thinking about this. I'll be like, I wake at 3 a.m, just like, what's my favorite meme?
And then just send it to me. I'll be like, okay, I'll put this in the description later.
I love memes. I spend so much time. Young Come Goose is one of my favorite ones. I freaking love that. Oh my God, so many. I could rattle them off for ages.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. This one is also from Mr. Zoom.
Yep.
Bacon.
Yes, please.
Yeah. And that's all the questions, I do believe. Excuse me.
Excuse
You
me.
can't.
I
You just
have a
stuck in the
question.
mask. It can't
Oh, you have
escape.
one. Okay, go ahead.
Am I allowed to duet you?
Of course. You don't have to ask me. Go for it.
I always ask first because
Which one did you have in mind?
any of your purple guys, anything FNAF really.
Yeah, of course. Go for it.
Thank you.
Was that you again?
Wasn't me.
Something just went voodoo.
I don't know. The computer nor the phone did that, so I have no clue. Well, I'm like just falling apart. I had arms, I had another
Again,
hand, my arms off, my glasses are on. It's fun. I'm now like Grandpa Springtrap. He has no clue what's going on. He needs his glasses. The jawline is.
Oh my God.
So now.
It's good though. You did such a good job of it.
Oh, thank you. There's like a whole other half that I'm not even wearing because I don't have to. All you can see is this and barely an arm.
So many of my TikToks, I'm wearing like pajama pants, but you can't see them because it's from like waist down. Yeah, exactly like that. I'm literally wearing pajama pants.
Hey, I feel that. You saw it. I do that all the time. So the next thing that we're going to do here, let me just do that. Okay, wait, where am I? Okay, there we go. I need like use the camera a little bit to guide where my glasses are. Okay, so we're gonna hit that button. So now we're going to be showing some of the videos that you sent in and one duet that I did that I already showed you.
Okay.
Here, let me. There we go.
Oh God, I didn't know I had to look at them. Oh God. I remember them all. It's bad.
Yeah, I like it.
The amount of people that don't realize that they're both me as well. Everyone's just like, "Who's the Jack?" Me.
I used to be so beautiful, now look at me. My actions are unbeautiful, it's clear to see.
That's my favorite transition I've ever done.
It looks very awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, there's the button. Make sure.
Who am I? Who am I? What are you even saying? I'm the loser of the game. You didn't know you were playing. Let's play another game. This time I get to win. Life on the line. Winner takes all.
It looks awesome.
Baby was fun to do.
It looks awesome. Like,
Thank you.
I promise you, I know more words. It's just
Google. What is your primary objective?
Primary objective is to answer questions as quickly as possible. Secondary objective is to destroy mankind.
Over here, Google.
Secondary objective is to destroy mankind.
You know, I would be worried if over here, Google.
Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. You answers of mystery, standing on my feet, so hard when I'm trying to be me. Whoa.
My most time-consuming TikTok ever.
One of my favorites.
I see why. It looks very awesome.
Thank you. It's not perfect, but I like it.
Oh, and then I believe if the lineup is correct, the next one is the duet that I did, and my other Springtrap is not my favorite one. I tried, but an anime voice Springtrap is not my realm, it seems.
Goodness.
Just saying, how bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? I'm just following my destiny.
It looks really cool. You did the movements well. And I freaking love Slightly Villainous as well. They're so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Right button. There we go. Oh, hopefully that happened right after I hit that video. Well, so.
What happened there?
Oh, well, it said that the sound sharing stopped. So since you guys heard the last sound, so I assume it didn't.
Okay.
So the next thing we do before we go into the final 3 questions that we ask everybody, I would like to ask if you have any questions for us at all about the show, about personal, I don't know.
Yeah. So how long have you guys been running the show for?
Looks at Springy. I'm just a co-host.
Me and one of my friends started a little bit over a year ago now.
Okay.
And it was just like, I woke up, I was like, I have this brilliant idea in the middle of the night. Sends person in a different time zone an idea. He's like, I don't care. Just let me sleep. Actually, no, that's not what he said. But I was like, we're not going to get anybody on the show. Get like 1. And now we're up to like 63. So I had to, yeah, because there's like a number on my arm. That's.
I'm just trying not to giggle because when you said I don't care, the mouth moved. It's like I don't care. It looked brilliant.
Yeah, there's actually a mechanism in here that's supposed to move, but I made the head too long.
It moved like, so perfectly when you said that. It was brilliant.
Great.
I love it when it actually works. Oh. Thank God I have a lap. That's not coming to the belt. So.
And how long have you guys been cosplaying in general for?
For me, it'll be 3 years in June. So
okay.
I'm still a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you think you're a baby? I've been doing it for like 2, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And like it started as like an art project because I have like nobody can see them because they're over there in the background. But I have a ton of masks that's like bendy, like Ink Demon bendy, and like all the puppets.
Cool.
Even the sad puppet, Jigsaw, and so
yay.
Yeah. So I have all they're all like the same base mask. So it's like they all look the same. But I like them. And they also put duct tape on a long sleeve t-shirt. Turtleneck. But hey, what works, it works.
It works.
I still use it. I made this too thick too. You can tell it's the first time I used foam.
Mm-hmm. You just learn. The more you do it, the more you learn, and the better you'll get. So it looks amazing. It's like for your first go, like it's brilliant.
Thank you. It's like I feel like somebody could punch me and I wouldn't feel it.
Yeah, and you wouldn't feel it.
It's
Like, bring it. Like a
ah,
bat to the to the chest. Sit there like, bring it.
bring it, man. Okay,
Like,
so
thank you, I swear.
so the final questions are, the first one is, would you ever like to come back to the show?
Yeah, definitely. This was fun.
Awesome.
What did my voice just do? Fun.
I don't know.
Good to see you finally. Fun.
So the next question is, who would you like to see on the show in the future?
So many people. I would like to see like a lot of my like TikToker friends, like Prince Welcome. That would be cool to have on here. I think. Inky Teeth again. Ren would be good on here. I think I'd like to see it grow. It's a really good idea for a channel, and I really want it to do well.
Yes. Trust me, so do I.
Spread the word. I'll literally just like grab my friends, like go on the show. So
Be like, do it.
Pick them up,
Mhm.
like thick, and then
I'm only small. I can't just be like go on the show. I can't lift you up. You're taller than me.
that's everybody around me too. But the last, and actually no, there's actually gonna be two, because I'm popping
Okay.
one in my brain right now. Next one
Okay.
is, who would you like to be on the show with?
Ren would be fun to be on the show with. And again, I keep saying Inky Teeth, but he would be really good. I think that would be a fun one to do.
Awesome.
Oh my god, we should do it as Basil and Ratigan.
Hey, that's a good idea. The last and final question of today, unless Jack has any more of these to pop in after this one. So the last question is, do you have any questions for any future guests?
I'm always kind of interested to know like how people film. It's like I just have this is my spare room, and it's like this is a normal room, but then I have my blank wall and like my ring lights and things like that. So I guess my question would be like, do you have a setup? Do you have like a backdrop and things that you like to use when you film?
Makes sense. That's awesome. Jeez, all the air just wanted to escape at once, like a balloon. So now, sadly, it is the closing of the show, where I have to say, that sounds horrible, but you know what I mean. Thank you so much for being on the show. I highly appreciate it. I don't know about Jack. I mean, he's very crazy.
Excuse me. I follow her. Sorry if I messed up pronouns. Please
Okay.
tell me. Okay. I follow you religiously.
My pronouns are they, them, but it's fine.
Oh, see, now
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm in love with your FNAF cosplay so much. You're actually the reason why I've recently gotten back into it. So thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, you have to DM me your username and I'll follow you back so we can do
Alright.
some stuff.
That I will do.
So thank you so much for being on the show. I highly appreciate it, and so is Jack. It seems I that's crazy, but and also thank you all for watching. Don't forget to do all the stereotypical YouTube stuff that I said earlier. If you missed it, go back. I'm not gonna say it again. You.
Just do it. Just please do it.
Exactly. So thank you all for watching, and at least I will see you in next video. Bye bye.
Bye.